telling me to grow this gorgeous exotic plant is as easy as growing a daylily. This is
Yes,
wild.
my dear. It is because I know you've heard of the Rose of Sharon. And by the way, I want to say that the wrong filters on these pictures, these flowers are not lavender at all. They are as blue as a robin's egg. I mean, true blue. There's no lavender to it whatsoever. It's also a proven winter selection. You can keep them trimmed down to
Now
about
this is
4 feet.
this picture.
Yes,
That's the color
yes,
that this will bloom
that's
for you. That's the color right
yes,
there.
that's the color. So don't think it's going to be lavender. This is blue as the perfect sky. I grow these in full sun, and you've got these semi-double blossoms. You can shear them as a hedge and keep them at 4 feet, or you can let them get up, 9 or 10 feet tall without trimming at all. They are, I
Wow.
call this the daylily of flowering shrubs because it is that easy. They will grow in poor soil. They will take drought. They will grow in containers. They will grow all over the United States. And it is one of those things where the old-fashioned ones, which were just the lavenders, would be on rental properties because they never got taken care of, but they never die. And it's a real standout with this blue color. And again, having the shrubs. We talked about the oak leaf hydrangea earlier, the Rose of Sharon, so that gives you nice tall color in the garden. And by the way, these are blooming all summer long. So you
Wow.
got the beautiful color up high and all of your annuals and perennials down lower. And if you wanted to plant the ruby slippers oak leaf hydrangea at the base of this, it's just a
So
fabulous look. Then you've
plant the
got the red and the
hydrangea
blue.
in front of it then. So for everyone who picked up the hydrangea,
Yes,
consider this blue chiffon. Can you imagine
yes.
that hydrangea starts out white? You have baby blues like flowers, like robin's egg blue. Then they start to turn pink with that robin's egg blue. Then the hydrangeas turn to red, and now you've got like red, white, and blue going on. It is
All
an
summer.
incredible look all summer long.
Yes,
And, I do want to say, this is also, like that hydrangea, going to ship to you in a 1-gallon pot, and it's free
correct.
shipping and handling. So we're not messing around when it comes to great values here. You're going to get this home on Easy Pay for $11.51, a 1-gallon pot. You don't have to worry about shipping and handling.
Yes, and a proven winner selection, so you know it's top notch. But again, I'm not going to bring anything that I wouldn't want in my own garden or in my client's garden. I want to get my stuff published. That's it. I can't have run-of-the-mill stuff, and this is perfect. When the sky is blue out there and these are blooming and the butterflies are on it, I'm out there with my camera. I don't have to spray it. I don't have to worry about it. It gives me no trouble at all in the garden. And I plant these behind the perennial annual borders for my clients because it does give me that colorful backdrop where it's not just a carpet. You've got the nice tall things that are blooming all summer long that nothing is going to bother.
Well, Barbara, on my Facebook page, Barbara Wimbush, she wants to say hello to you, Philip.
Oh,
And then
nice.
Donna says, she says several years ago she ordered this blue hibiscus. She wants to know, but here's interesting. She said her flowers ended up more pinky white. She wants to know if there's something she can do to help the plant. Philip, I'm wondering if this is
No,
what she ordered.
she did not order this because this is blue chiffon. And there was one out called Bluebird that
Okay.
often would show up lavender. And that's what I had years ago
Okay.
before it was Phillip Watson Designs. And blue chiffon is a proven winners. And if anybody wants to go out and look online, just pull up blue chiffon and you will see.
Okay, good to know.
Absolutely.
Well, and
It's
I
the
really
best of the
appreciate,
best.
I actually appreciate that Donna asked that question because if you order, say, a blue hibiscus one year and then you see it this year, you might think like, oh, it's the same thing. So it really was, it was not this. This is only going to be blue.
Right, because
And that,
I
yeah.
never had offered it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. Exactly. So that is actually really exciting. So now, one of the things that you said about this to me in that lovely text you sent, you said this doesn't need any kind of spray. Doesn't
right,
matter if the soil's poor. And that's really
correct.
impressive when you consider the massive flower show that this is going to provide every year.
Yes, and that is what I want. I want a lot of flowers, and I want something that's unusual. Think about the flowering shrubs in your garden that bloom in the summer. I mean, you've got butterfly bushes. There's not much else. Everything
Yeah,
else
that's
blooms in
true.
the spring,
That's
and you
true.
need to have some tall things in the spring. And if you've just got a deck area, these will grow in a large container. I use them on Long Island, and I use them in Connecticut in large containers, and they can stay in those all winter long. You don't have to bring them in or do anything. They're just out there. They come back every year, and then you can plant your annuals around the base of it to trail over your
Boy, that would be
containers
an amazing
next
container.
spring. But these will be there. They will stay in. As I mentioned, they are like the daylily of flowering shrubs. In fact, you could plant in a low maintenance area. Do plant daylilies around the base of it. There you go.
Wow, look at that. So
Yeah.
you're getting this home, a full 1-gallon pot, 3 easy payments of $11.51. If you want to give us a call at 1-800-500-7590, you can also go to QVC.com. But that, right, what you're looking at your screen right now, that's the color this will be. It is not lavender.
Yeah.
It is a
Correct.
true robin's egg blue, which is very hard to find in the world of plants. And this idea of, now what's the difference between a hibiscus and rose of Sharon, in case anyone's wondering? I've heard you just.
Well, they're all in the same family. They have the hibiscus type flower, and it's also in the same family as cotton and okra. Isn't that interesting? But it's all about the flower configuration. And we've got perennial hibiscus, we've got tropical hibiscus, and we got the rose of Sharon.
This one's making me so happy. Oh, couple more questions.
It's the shrub one.
I hope you don't mind it's coming at us here. Okay,
No.
so Deanna Lamb wants to know, are these like the old-fashioned rose of Sharons?
They are old-fashioned in the way that they're hardy like those, and they would have the same easy care, but these are more compact, bloom better, and are true blue. The old-fashioned ones tended to be lavender blue, and this is true blue.
Okay.
That's the difference.
And one more question. Marjorie Hanson wants to know, can your hydrangea grow in a large container in zone 5?
Yes, ma'am. It certainly can. Put it in a big whiskey barrel and mulch the top of it, and you're good to go.
Phillip, I love you, and I'm always so happy to see you. You just make me so happy. As soon as I see your name on a show, I'm like, hot dog, we got the master horticulturist coming in. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Sandra. Loved it.
Good to see you. Oh, those whiskey barrels you saw in front of them, those are available too. Go to QVC.com. Okay, now it's time.